Hello and welcome back to Banner Saga, where what? um, your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are, Juno. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. Uh, the serpent speaks, frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? There's a weird warble in the music, and it's by design. It just sounds like there's a glitch. Um, I don't know. True, perhaps, but whether you are simple or clever remains to be seen. A different question then. What are you? What is your purpose? First, tell me what you are. Do you ask the hammer what the blacksmith is making? This conversation becomes more meaningless by the word. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? I can't tell if it's making a joke or if it's like dead serious. Either way, it's cliche. Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry, I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you, who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. What? Ivan. Juno, you're alive. You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious? I'm in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memories. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you? We saw it at Einertoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. It sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Ivan, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Oh, the immortal one. Cool. All right, so the fact that he had 2020 armor and strength wouldn't have mattered anyway. Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einartoft and meet me in Sigerholm. Juno will never make it to Sigerholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigerholm. Go. And Ivan. Yes? I love you. You've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I... You were out for a couple days. How do you feel? Juno, she's alive. I need to meet her in Sigerholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor. On the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundr sent Hakan, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Aberrang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigerholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigerholm? That's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Einartoft? Maybe. Or no, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorundr will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damned bridge. How would you collapse that bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. As I mentioned in the last episode, it wasn't made to stand either. Well, it was like 2 episodes ago, but it's a very odd design that physics would not respect. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave. And let the Varl die to give us a head start? It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? That serpent? Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. Well, the serpent is Jormungandr. It's pretty obvious. He said he's eating the world. It's a whole thing. I'll keep it short. You know how Men and Varl were made? The Loom Mother, the other gods? In the First Great War, the armies of Men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless Men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl, who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, Powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of menders went forth and finally set the sunder and the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Those menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Mender's libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. I need time to think about this. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Yorander yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put this all on your shoulders, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigurholm. Juno will know what to do. Oh boy. Well... I can either leave or destroy the bridge. What is in the Great Hall? When was the last save? Just now. Okay, cool. What's in the Great Hall? Discussion I wasn't expecting. I guess I should have expected it. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. Only dozens? You sent our best away with Hakan. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fasalt. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fasalt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Yngvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Yngvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Yngvar confronted Sunder in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. A Sunder. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivor killed a Sunder? How did he end up in Skogar? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender. It occurs to you that Yorander would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. Huh. I wasn't expecting this. I suppose I can reload if I don't like it. This is just odd. I'd like to know. I'd like to ask instead of giving him either an ultimatum or a request. But I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge, Yorander's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What is so important about that bridge? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I am over 400 years old, and I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fasalt retake it or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Well, interesting. That changed my options. Excuse me. So now I have 3 options? I don't like my options. Let's go to the market real quick. Okay. Well, oh, of course it overwrote the last save. Oh, god damn this game. Alright, hold up. Let me find the save files again so that I can, you know, actually undo my work if I so choose. Fuck you, game. Get an actual save system. Where is it? Oh, it's in 2 places? Hold on, what? Is that because of the Steam syncing? Huh. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Yeah, so the local save is... Oh. It's using a different save format for... That's awfully weird. That's very confusing. Okay, well. Copy and paste. And then into quick access for later. Alright. Alright. So my options are to make a run for it, or destroy the bridge to save them some time, or fight on the bridge. So what is fight on the... Are we actually going to win if we fight on the bridge? It strikes me that the answer would assuredly be no. Like, we might fight, but it's just to... It would just be to grind, right? Hold on. Let me take a quick peek at what I have here. Hold on. Hold on. What? Sorry, I just... This is like... This feels like a really substantial choice, and there's no indication as to... Like... It'd be one thing... The problem with this isn't inherently a bad idea. Giving you options... Giving the player options and branching paths is like... Cool. Except... This game has proven time and time again that there is a... Well, they're all wrong answers, but the question is which one is least wrong. And it doesn't really want you to replay it. Or at least it doesn't have a lot of the features one would expect in a game that wants you to replay it. In terms of like reloading from a save or from a checkpoint or you know, starting a new game at a certain battle or something like that. Huh. Hold on. I want to see if anybody will die here. Well, if Eagle was still alive, he could die here. You know, the guy who ate an arrow in the chapter 1. Man, this game just hates that guy and wants him really, really dead. Well, what happens if I fight on the bridge? I'm crippled with indecision here. I just don't know what to do. Wait a minute. Why do I only have 4 in my party? Also, not having Ivan is a bummer. Why does... Alright, well, this doesn't hurt to do. That doesn't really, the extra 1 break damage just doesn't seem worth the extra 1 will for 1 break damage. I don't know, maybe in a really specific situation it makes the difference, but like, that's really expensive. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna check the walkthrough, which is not really a walkthrough. It's more of a here's what I did, but it's very in depth. So, let's see. This isn't even accurate to the... You only have 1 day to rest after each of the battles in this chapter. Fight cautiously and try to avoid getting party members wounded. Well, that's good to know. Thanks. After your audience, you will helping fast assault defend it. Features the I don't want to read all this because I don't want to just... Well... Yeah, this particular guide basically assumes that you're not gonna flee. Which makes me really curious what happens if you do. When was the last save? Just now. Interesting. Now it's saving every time I... Man, this game is so fucking inconsistent. So now I kind of don't want to... I could change the save, or swap my saves in and out again, but you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna fight on the bridge, because... What is this? This button is very... You can click through it if you click in the wrong... What is with this button? Where is it? Hold on. The button is below the text. It's here. It's not on the text, or not on most of it, and it's not on the army. It's right in the middle. Why is it like that? That's so weird. Okay. Well, maybe this is a terrible idea, but... Live and learn. At the war front, rows of Varl are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle. At the war front, rows of Varl are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dredge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. That's messy. Fasalt catches your eye in between giving orders. You lost, human? Offer to help. Fair enough, Fasalt admits. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge. He says, but we've got plenty of wounded here as well, if you can work a needle. This seems shitty. This doesn't. I don't know. What? Seems like we should pull our weight. Fasalt nods and puts you in line with others. Don't be a hero, he grunts. Kill a few and come back alive. A slow terror starts to creep in from waiting to go into battle, but eventually you find yourself face to face with rows of dredge packed shoulder to shoulder. I mean, this seems a profoundly stupid way to fight this battle, but... Interesting. So he went from 2 days to 1 now. And the audio just changed again. It's much quieter now for some reason. Well, I mean, not right now, but that music that cut in was much quieter. Yeah. Now we can give him a different item. We also got more items. So let's see. 1 will per turn. Huh. Not back on strength 5. Wait a minute. Why did I... thought there was another Varl. Other than Ivor, of course. For some reason I thought there was one more. Okay, let's see. 20% dodge is pretty sweet. Maybe that's a good item for Alette to be using instead? Hold on. Versus what she has now. Armor, strength, and will. I mean, it gives her more... Well, it's a roll thing, right? It's an RNG thing. I don't know. Flat stat upgrade like that is pretty powerful. Do we want Oddleaf in there, or do we want to bring somebody else? Like Hogan. Maybe Hogan? Or maybe we should bring Oddleaf and have her level up. That burn ability might be extra handy with the slingers, actually, now that I think about it. Let's see. +2 will. Seems like Oddleaf, it'd be good to have that on Oddleaf so she has more ability to use her ability. Let's see. Dodge? Yeah, sure. Or should I add to armor? 1 will per kill. It's neither here nor there. Oh, +2 armor per rest. That finally clicked in my head. It's I assume that what that means is you regen armor when you rest instead of using an ability or attacking on your turn. The 2 strength seems like probably the best. The 2 armor per rest is crazy powerful, but it's wait, what does Fast Salt have now? +1 will per turn. That's not as helpful as the tortoise thing would be. That's a better item for him. Although it's only +2. I don't know. With him being the provoker, I think that makes the most sense. Okay. Are we happy? Let's see. All the level 2s are already used. Yeah. Could do worse than 1 will per rest. Although his ability is not as... All units adjacent to him to be knocked back, friend or foe. Adjacent to him. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Boy, this video is already a little long. Hopefully this is a relatively quick battle. Morale improved. Interesting. Spark Slinger. Okay, so that's different. Kind of glad I brought Oddleaf now, because that firepower should really help. And I think, once again, forcing everyone to come to us is probably a better option. Or at least it strikes me as such. Yeah, and she's behind him, so... I keep forgetting he's a ranged character. Yeah, okay. Ready as I'm never gonna be. Do I want to run up on him? Kinda. I forgot they move. I keep forgetting that they move until they move, and then I'm like, oh yeah, they move. Okay. Ah, that was... Okay. Let's see. What is the range on your... So if I move you to there, you'll be able to get it. Okay. So let's just do this. And then let's see where this goes. Oh, that's not the ability. Oh, I was mistaking her for the other. I'm dumb. I didn't even read the thing. I just... Yikes. Okay. Does it trigger on... I hope it only triggers on enemies. So I could use his ability to push somebody up in the queue. He took a lot of armor damage on that. Makes me a lot more hesitant to push other people up. Okay. The fact that I also can't see their attack range. Am I just putting myself in danger? Maybe. He's a bit far ahead in the... let's hope. Let's hope he's got better things to do than shoot me at that point. Yeah, the upside of having multiple range characters. Ooh, I should not have put him there. Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't do the whole row. It just does. Okay. Yeah, that's a thought, though. Hopefully that'll be useful. Do I want to get in the way? Not really. Do I want to get up close? Not really. But if I don't, they're just going to keep pecking away at me. I think the strength damage is more important. Huh. It's interesting. I guess that he must have a high aggro stat that I can't see. Because of course the game doesn't want to tell you anything. Maybe I need to back him up so he doesn't take damage. Feels kind of a waste, but let's see. Oh, I forgot this guy isn't wounded yet. Oh, these stupid tooty horns need to stop. I'm done with you. Okay. Now I feel like I can think better. Without the stupid tooty horns. Okay, where are you in the turn order? So if I push you up, you're going next. Okay. Adjacent units up to 2 tiles. Yeah. Armor damage? Yeah, because then that'll allow Rook to do more. Where did he even oh. It's cool how they're not actually projectiles, so I don't actually get to see what the fuck is going on. Okay, I'm actually gonna move up. Let's see, who's... If I kill you... Alette has 10 strength. Rook has 13. If I kill... Let's see. 10 strength versus his... That'll bring him to 4. So am I better off killing this guy so he doesn't get a turn to shoot Alette? I think so. Oops. I don't want to push her up because then she's going to get in trouble. And I don't really want to get her that much closer because she's still not going to kill him. But 7 out of 9 is not bad. I didn't even realize that was part of... Oh, I guess I can kind of see the squares there. But, Hmm. I'm worried about being in range of him for the next turn. Hmm. I thought that might be what would happen. Okay, so in terms of neutralizing these other folks. Oh, fuck. Now that's gonna explode on me. Unless killing this guy neutralizes it. But I doubt that. Yeah. Shit. He didn't even get a turn before, Suddenly this is looking a lot rougher. Okay, can I use his Forge Ahead ability to my advantage? You are going next. You could kill Ekil, or... No, you couldn't kill him. It would hurt. Honestly, anything you do is a problem. So... Well, you're getting your turn anyway. So, I assume. Just because I'm just moving someone into Ekil's place, right? Which is actually not a good thing because I want him to retreat. Probably. Unless he can swing on this guy and we can take out the others before it's a problem. I think I have to pass on the turn. Weird. Okay. You're next. What's your health? 3. Oh shit. Well, this is a guaranteed hit, right? Yeah. So I could kill any one of these guys. So who's the biggest threat? This guy's probably the least threat, if only because we can run away from him. These two guys are more or less tied. In fact, this guy might be less of a problem, if only because he has the option to use Shatterstone, which we can avoid. I can't believe I ate that Shatterstone before. That's terrible. If I kill this guy, his friend goes. Hold on. You can't move within range of her, so she's safe if we push you up. So, I think that pretty much settles it. Ah, perfect. Actually, how does the timing on the Shatterstones work in pillage mode? let's not get in the way here. Let's not get fancy. Nice, and a promotion right at the end, too. Alright, that was not too bad of a fight. I wish Ekil hadn't gotten taken out, but hey. Live and learn. You'd swear the fighting is getting more vicious and dangerous. Again, you let the next line of Varl push into battle and you don't dare risk it anymore. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for more, says Fassal. You sleep poorly. Ivan's suggestion to collapse the bridge repeating in your mind. I mean, that's the question. Can I just do this in perpetuity if... They didn't, like, randomly restock the supplies, so... Or restock the market, so I don't know. Huh. Weird. Alright. Cool. Well, I'm not sure what to expect or what we're going to do next. Anyway, we'll figure that out next time.